Okay, someone asked a while back about doing a video on doing a pine tree and things, so I'm gonna have a little piece of heat treated Buffalo River here. It's just a little bitty biface and things. We'll go ahead and reduce it down and set it up and see if we can't get a pine tree made out of this. It has a little bit of a bullseye in it on both sides, but it's off to the side some, but so we'll be able to capture some of that bullseye in there and things. And let's see what we can get turned out of it. I'll set this up, and I've got to see about getting a few pretty good licks in it here pretty quick. It's humped somewhat on this one side here, so we'll get in here and doing is setting up my edges here, a little on the rough and ratty side. So get this coming back up and around here so we can get some shots in here that'll count. On the old pine trees, I don't think they were doing a great deal of bifacing. I think a lot of theirs was on nice flat flakes and things for the most part. So we have this set up. We have our platforms here and here. We're going to try to get some of this mass taken off right here. See what we can come up with. I brace tight against my leg. Keep the edge up. See what we can come up with. That one went. And again, I'm working base, tip, middle in that order. So we got that to come in and clean up. When you get down to these thinner, finer platforms and stuff, where this biface is getting down, starting to get a little bit more critical. I spend a lot of time with the pressure flaker setting these platforms up as opposed to just crunching them away with my billet and things. The pressure flaker just gives you a little bit more surgical type work. And things, so this one right here is starting to come around now. Seeing how the bullseye is mostly over on this side, I want to try to save that color as much as I can. So I'm working this side over into the color. The side over here, it's already fairly flat and things. Need a few trim ups in here, but the far side isn't terrible and things. We're going to have to do a little bit of work there. And see how I'm going to do a pine tree. I'm going to sacrifice a little bit of my width here, because we still got to end up with a narrower tight point, so I still have plenty of width here to play with. I'm going to try to center up from that bullseye anyway, or at least get it closer to being center anyway. So we're still going to be good there. That helped. Just got across it. Got just a little bit of a ridge coming up off this base here. We need to get that taken care of. There. Clean that up. It just crushed out on me. Good. Oh, we can clean that up with a little bit of pressure work. Anyway, that one wasn't too awful. We have already got the biggest one. This one coming off the colored side here. Let's see if we can't get a good one. Clean it up. That cleaned her up. Okay, now we're ready for doing a lot of pressure work. From this point, we got it pretty flat. We don't want it overly super thin and things. got it pretty well cleaned up with the pine trees. There's just a lot of pressure work. My opinion, a pine tree is just a resharpened Kirk corner notch and things pretty much. And so that's kind of what we're shooting for. Here again, I'm using my notch pad because it's fairly flat in here, so we want those flakes to travel and terminate out nice. At this point, all we're doing is just coming in, getting my biface just kind of pretty well smoothed out and things. Knocking down some of the humps and smooth stuff out. Getting this edge all set up. Ready to run another pass. Now on this side over here we have a hump coming up in here a little bit, so I'm going to put it in the palm of my hand and try to get rid of a little bit of that hump that's in there. What I'm doing is I'm coming in and I'm starting at the top and running my flakes in, and my flakes are hooking coming down that hump ridge line, so we're actually thinning it ahead of our pressure work. Just crushed out. There's some crushing in there from before. Let's see if we can't get this to come in here, catch it and hook around it. I got it. Still little remnants of the bruising in there, but not too terrible. I'll pick up pad back up. down here in this base where it's flatter. I think I'll take and run one more pass off this side right here before I concentrate on this back side here. Some more of this set up so it's a little bit more regular in this face. Set my continuous platform up. These flakes here now are really getting across there. I don't know if you can see it, but that pass there, those all got almost 3/4 of the way across. Just about almost every flake. And so do some work on my tools and set up. We'll do this other side.